Hello, we are here at the London MCM Expo 2012. My name is The Flash.
I'm Batman.
And on Friday, we're going to show you some interviews we did with some cool independent creators. But today, we have a regular review of some comic books. And the first comic book we want to talk about is...
Cadabra!
Hello! You just couldn't resist the camera, could you?
Catch it!
Okay.
What's happening?
Okay.
Hold on.
Thank you. Good. Good, thank you. Oh, wow. People love the camera.
We did not think of the technical difficulties of this.
The first thing we want to talk about is Avengers versus X-Babies, or A-Babies versus X-Babies, as I think that it's called.
Yep.
It's basically Scottie Young doing what he does best, drawing baby characters, and we bought it this week. I bought it because I love his art, as I mentioned last week, and what I thought it was kind of a summary of the plot of AVX.
Kind of what I was hoping.
That's what I was hoping for. That's not what it was.
What I think we got was something far, far better. I'm going to take this.
Okay.
I think we got something far better than that. We got this really, really amazing story about Captain America's Bucky Bear is stolen by Cyclops. He gathers the Avengers to get Bucky Bear back. The X-Men are trying to keep it. It's an all-out war. It is one of the funnest comics I've read this year, and just to kind of every page makes me want to throw up with just how cute and adorable it is. It was absolutely amazing, this book. I mean, I don't know what you thought about it, but
I'll tell you what I thought.
Take it back.
Yeah, so I was a bit kind of thrown aback by the fact that it wasn't quite what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to give you an idea of what this book is about and how it operates, there is a panel where we get Baby Hulk, and he does the Hulk smash, but what happens is he's in his pen, and you have all the kind of ABC blocks that come up and they spell out smash. That's the kind of thing that we're looking at. Yeah, this is a fun book. It was only $2.99, which was great.
Fine.
It's worth it for Scottie Young's art. It's just kind of a nice pleasurable experience.
And Baby Daredevil, just, oh, so cute. So cute.
It's Baby Iron Man for me. He's the kind of babies.
Magneto in the little onesie pajamas, just adorable.
No, that was great. So that's the first one we wanted to talk about. Also, we have been really liking. Speaking of Hulk, we have enjoyed very much Jason Aaron's run on Hulk, which is now ended. And the last issue, which I believe is issue 15.
Yep.
I was going to say 17. It's not. It's 15. Just came out. And what I want from you is what you thought of the story as a whole. How do you think of the conclusion, where it ended up?
I loved this run. I've really enjoyed Jason Aaron's run. I'm disappointed on one hand that he's got to stop doing it. However, on the other hand, I love that it's Mark Waid who's going to be picking up from him. I love how we've gone from Banner versus Hulk to Hulk versus Banner to Banner and Hulk together. 3 really interesting stories. The end wasn't amazing. It didn't leave me with that sense of, there were some moments in it where, you know, Banner's being confronted by the villain and he's just like, I'm gonna do what I do best, I'm gonna smash, and you're just like, it's so fucking, yes, love it. But I must say, my 2 complaints about this book as a whole, I would say go out and buy the trades when it comes out because it's a great Hulk run, especially for the first arc. But I really did not like the continuity of the art style, constantly changing, which really threw me off. Even book to book it would change, like inside the book it would change. And just... it just hit a little bit of a flat note as far as the humor was concerned. Like, I don't think they got the humor action story balance quite right for me. But I would definitely say, if you haven't picked up any of these Hulks, get them on the trades, especially the first one, if not for the covers alone.
It was a great run. It's a great Hulk story. It's the best Hulk story I've ever read. I didn't too much care for the kind of team up that we got at the end, I felt like the book promised us something different. I was hoping for something different, but I guess that I don't think he knew his run was coming to an end this soon, and that's why that kind of had to resolve itself. It's a great run. The ending it didn't sing as well as the rest of the series as a whole, but it's a great run. It's well worth reading. If you like the Hulk, it is a must read. The final book.
Quick question, just before we move on to the final book, what was your favourite cover out of the 15 books?
I like the one where he's fishing. It's like long-haired Hulk and he's fishing.
Oh, that is fantastic. I love the Hulk holding banner with the red background. Love that cover.
Final book that we want to talk about is Batman Incorporated #4. Grant Morrison writing it, Chris Burnham drawing it, and I'm going to go first on this one. This book was absolutely incredible. It's just one of the best books I've read in such a long time. There are some close-up panels of characters in this book that are as emotional as anything I've ever read. I'm a big Damian fan. I'm not an objective reader here, but Grant Morrison is absolutely flying. It is him at his best. The art in this book is beautiful. I often change my opinion on which artist I like, which is the best, but for me, Chris Burnham is knocking it out of the park at the moment. That book is beautiful. It's heart-wrenching. The character details, the character designs, the whole plot. I loved it so much, so much. It was one of the best books I've read in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I'm loving Grant Morrison on Batman. For me, it comes just under, on Batman Incorporated, and it just comes under Scott Snyder's run on Batman for me at the moment. I'm a bit gutted that we don't get a Grant Morrison take on the Death in the Family storyline, because I think that'd be absolutely fantastic, but, you know, you can't argue with what he's producing. The stuff with Damian, I found to be some of the most touching human moments with Damian that we've had in any of the Batman books. And I mean, I have to ask you, as the Damian fan here, you're picking up Batman and Robin, you're picking up Batman Incorporated. Are you still going to be picking up Batman and Robin for your Damian fix, or would you be okay just substituting it with Incorporated? Because I know you didn't like the last issue.
My only problem with Batman and Robin, I mean, Batman Incorporated, is it doesn't come out enough, so I'll probably still be buying Batman and Robin. But the Damian in this book, I mean, Grant Morrison writes Damian better than anyone else. Yeah. That close-up panel of Damian.
Oh, yeah.
One of my panels of the year. Yeah. Gorgeous.
I mean, I've just got to ask... I just saw Tony Stark in the corner of my eye, and it just completely threw me off. Batman Incorporated, fantastic book. Grant Morrison's brilliant, Chris Burnham. What did you think of the Zero issue, just before we go?
Didn't read it. Good.
It was rubbish. Fraser Irving's art was great, but the book as a whole was rubbish, and if DC are watching this, that Zero month, pointless. Yeah. Don't do it again.
So keep watching this week, Wednesday and Friday, for more Comic-Con goodness. We got interviews from indie creators. We've got a whole load of cool and amazing costumes. Keep watching, and we'll be seeing you.
I'm Batman.